Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome all of you, my dear lovely students, to the English language course. My name is Miss Asma Abu Samra. Today, inshallah, we are going to study Unit 2, Lesson 2. Please listen carefully and try to take notes, and let's open our book together. First, let me remind you of the title of this unit. If you remember, Unit 2 is about going to the movies. Going to the movies. تتذكروا معانا عنوان الوحدة الثانية من الكتاب هي الذهاب إلى السينما. And I will remind you with the communication goals of this unit. بذكركم بأهداف التواصل الخاصة بهاي الوحدة. And we covered the first goal in the first lesson. احنا غطينا الهدف الأول في الدرس الأول which was about apologize for being late كان الاعتذار عن التأخر. Today inshallah we are going to take the second objective or the second goal which is about discuss preferences for movie genres. Discuss preferences بمعنى مناقشة الأشياء المفضلة المتعلقة بأنواع الأفلام. Preferences يعني التفضيلات الأشياء اللي أنا بقوم بتفضيلها. For movie genres متذكرين كلمة genres أخذناها بمعنى أنواع. Okay, so let's start. Please open your student book, page 18. And here we have exercise A, and exercise A, it relates to vocabulary. Vocabulary, discuss preferences for movie genres. So here we are talking about movie genres, and if you can see here we have 8 different pictures, and every picture is denoting a type of movie that maybe you like or prefer. So read and listen, then listen again and repeat. We'll need to listen to a recording, and please try to listen carefully to the recorded words. Okay, let's start listening.
Page 18. Vocabulary. Movie genres. Exercise A. Read and listen.
An action film. A horror film. A science fiction film. An animated film.
A comedy. A drama. A documentary. A musical.
Now listen again and repeat.
An action film. A horror film. A science fiction film. An animated film.
A comedy. A drama. A documentary. A musical.
Okay, now after we have listened, now here we have different movie genres, and the first one, genres again means types of movies. Okay, some of you like an action film. عارفين كلمة action بتعبر دايما عن الإثارة. Okay, action film الأفلام اللي فيها إثارة وحركة, we call it an action film. This is type of movie, that maybe you prefer or like. Okay, we also have a horror film or a horror movie. احنا اتفقنا ممكن نحكي film or movie, both are correct. A horror بمعنى مرعب, أفلام الرعب, and I know some of you like horror movies but I don't. Okay, then we have a science fiction movie or a science fiction film اللي هي أفلام الخيال العلمي. science fiction, science بمعنى علمي وfiction بمعنى خيال, تمام. And we have also an animated film. animated اللي هي الأفلام الخاصة بالرسوم المتحركة أو الانيميشن, احنا بنسميها animated film. And then we have a comedy, الأفلام اللي بتحمل طابع الترفيه والضحك, we call it a comedy, وإحنا على فكرة بنستخدمها بشكل كبير في حياتنا. Actually, I don't like comedy movies at all. I don't know why. Then we have a drama الأشياء اللي بتميل إلى الطابع الاجتماعي أكتر. Yes. Then we have documentary اللي هي الأفلام الوثائقية. It gives us more information, okay, yes. And the last one we have musical الأفلام اللي بتحمل الطابع الغنائي. Now, in the live classes, I want you to think about this question. What are your favorite movie genres? Okay, what are your favorite movie genres? And we will try to discuss about these, okay, inshallah, in our live classes. من عايزاكم تفكروا بإيش أكتر أنواع الأفلام اللي أنتم بتفضلوها. And inshallah حنعمل مناقشة فيها دائما في المحاضرة المباشرة اللي خاصة بينا. Okay, let's continue. And then here we have page 18 in your student book. We have exercise B. Compare your favorite movies for each genre. Okay, my favorite animated film is Frozen. My favorite animated film is Frozen. Animated. تذكرين الكلمة animation اللي احنا أخذناها قبل شوية. animated film بمعنى الأفلام الخاصة بالرسوم المتحركة. وهنا الشخص بيحكي الفيلم الخاص بالرسوم المتحركة اللي هو بفضله هو Frozen. Frozen فيلم كتير مشهور. Okay, maybe some of you okay have already watched it. Okay, so my favorite animated film is Frozen. We can discuss our movie genres together, but again I will leave exercise B to the live class. أنا حسيب تمرين B للمحاضرة المباشرة. Now look at exercise C. Here we have listen to infer. Listen to infer. متذكرين دائما أنا بستمع من أجل إني أنا أستنتج بعض المعلومات. Listen and write the genre for each movie in the chart. معناته إني أنا رح أسمع محادثات أشخاص بيحكوا عن movies عن بعض الأفلام. For each movie I will need to write its genre. في كل فيلم من الأفلام الموجودين عندي هنا I need to write its genre. محتاجة أكتب النوع الخاص بهذا الفيلم. Whether it's a comedy, whether it's animated, okay, whether it's action, I don't know. Okay, we will know together after we listen. Okay, then circle the movie if the people decided to see it. هلا طالب مني طلب تاني. Circle the movie بمعنى ضعي دائرة حول اسم الفيلم if the people decide to see it. إذا قرروا الناس مشاهدته. How many movies do we have, Miss Asma? Here we have 8 movies if you can see the table. Here we have table with 2 columns. شايفين عندي جدول في عمودين. The first column is for the movie. And these are names of famous movies, okay? And then in the second, okay, column we need to write the genre. في العمود الثاني احنا محتاجين نكتب نوع كل فيلم من الأفلام اللي احنا راح نسمع عنها. And after that we need to decide, okay, where are these people going to, okay, to decide or where they are going to watch which movie in specific. أي فيلم من الأفلام هم محتاجين إنهم يشوفوها. Okay, let's listen together and try after that to compare your answer with the answers I'm going to give you after we listen to the recording. Okay, let's start. طبعا إحنا حنسمع. حاول تكتبي إجاباتك وإحنا حنقارنها بالإجابات النموذجية بعد الاستماع. Let's start.
Page 18. Vocabulary. Exercise C. Listening comprehension. Listen to the conversations about movies. Write the genre for each movie. Then circle the movie if the people decided to see it. Conversation 1.
I saw this great movie on TV last night.
Really? What was it?
The Bottom of the Sea.
What was it about?
It explored underwater life in the South Atlantic and Indian Oceans. I learned so much. It's on again tonight. I don't mind seeing it again. Want to watch it with me?
Absolutely.
Conversation 2.
Let's download a movie to watch. It's too cold to go out. What do you think?
I'm game. What are you in the mood for?
My mom said Tango and Tap Shoes was great.
Well, I guess if you like to watch a lot of music and dancing.
I do, don't you?
To tell you the truth, not really. Let's get something else.
Okay.
Conversation 3.
Let's go to the movies.
Okay, you've got the newspaper right there. What's playing?
Let's see. Hey, what about The Ant Who Wouldn't Die?
Stop that. You've got to be kidding. You know I hate those scary pictures. I'll be up all night.
Conversation 4.
I rented some DVDs. Want to see one?
That depends. What'd you get?
Let's see. I got Chickens Never Wear Shoes.
That's a joke, right?
I think that's the point. I'm in the mood for a laugh. This one looks really funny.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Conversation 5.
So, what should we see?
Nothing violent, okay? Something we could take the kids to.
This looks safe. Goldilocks Grows Up. It's based on the children's book.
Who's in it?
No one's in it, but 3 famous actors do the voices of the bears. I think the art was drawn by Disney Studios. It won a prize.
That sounds perfect.
Conversation 6.
Hey, The Equalizer is at the Strand.
The Equalizer? What's that?
You can't be serious. It's that new Daniel Craig film. Lots of car crashes and people jumping out of airplanes.
Count me out. Those kinds of films drive me crazy.
Okay, I'll see what else is playing.
Conversation 7.
Let's see 12 Angry Women.
No way. It sounds too serious. I'd like to see something light tonight. What about a comedy or a musical?
Don't you like a good story that keeps you interested until the end?
No. When I go to the movies, I like to be entertained. When I want a good story, I read a book. What else is there?
Conversation 8.
City Under the Sea. What's that about?
It's about these people. Well, they're not really people. They're some kind of creatures from Mars or Jupiter. I'm not sure. Anyway, they can live in air or water. They come here and build a city under the sea near India. And then...
So?
What do you mean, so? It sounds terrific to me.
Okay, but you're buying the popcorn.
Okay, can we compare our answers together now? خلينا نقارن إجاباتنا الآن. What about the first movie, The Bottom of the Sea? لاحظي من اسمه, and if you remember, if you concentrated, لو أنتوا كنتم مركزين جدا, she was talking about the sea and under the sea and creatures. كانت بتحكي عن الحياة البحرية ومخلوقات في البحار. So what type, okay, of movies is this? What type? What is the genre? Okay, documentary, excellent. Because we are giving information about the sea life and the creatures. طبعا الفيلم اللي كانت تحكي عنه وثائقي بتتعلق بالبحر والمخلوقات البحرية. Now, what about number 2? Tango in Tap Shoe. Tango in Tap Shoe. Tango, it's a type of dance. And she was talking about dancing and the music. الأفلام اللي بيكون فيها جزئية موسيقى كبيرة وجزئية رقص. We called it, yes, musical. Musical, excellent. What about The Ant Who Wouldn't Die? The ant, okay, who wouldn't die. This is something scary a little bit. مبين إنه الاسم مخيف. So what type of the movie is this? Of course, it's a horror film. It's a horror, film رعب. Number 4, Chicken Never Wear Shoes. Chicken Never Wear Shoes. Again, it's a name of the movie. And what is the genre? If you remember, it's a comedy. It's a comedy. وكانت السيدة في المحادثة بتحكي عن إنه funny and I need to laugh. شيء مضحك وأنا محتاجة إلى شيء بيعبر عن الضحك. Okay. Goldilocks Grows Up. Do you remember she talked about Disney and something like that? So it's an animated film. حكوا إنه هذا الفيلم تقوم شركة ديزني بإنتاجه. And I'm talking about something similar to animation. So it's animated film. مبين إنه فيلم خاص بالرسوم المتحركة. وعلى فكرة هو شيء متعلق بفيلم مشهور جدا. Okay. The Equalizer. The person said about jumping from planes and gunshots. كان بيحكي عن القفز من الطائرات وصوت رصاص Okay, what type of movie is this? What is the genre? Of course, it's an action film. مبين إنه فيلم خاص بالإثارة. 12 Angry Women. 12 Angry Women. It's a type of, yes, of course, drama. مبين إنه هي عبارة عن دراما اجتماعية. Something related to a story, okay, depicted in a book. And then we have 8 City Under the Sea. City Under the Sea, they talked about creatures from outer space. حكوا عن مخلوقات خارج الفضاء. Come and build a city under the sea. بتقوم ببناء مدينة في قاع البحر. طبعا احنا بنحكي عن creatures out of space يعني مخلوقات خارج الفضاء. It's not real. يبقى أكيد الفيلم حيكون science fiction خيال علمي. Now, we done the first part. Still we need to accomplish the second. على فكرة احنا خلصنا الجزئية الأولى لكن مازال عندنا الجزئية الثانية محتاجين إلى إنهائها. What are the movies the people are going to watch? إيش هي الأفلام اللي حيقوم الأشخاص في المحادثات بمشاهدتها؟ We need to pick certain movies, and if you remember the dialogues between the people, yes, they are going to watch the bottom of the sea. Sounds a good idea. For example, to the man to go to watch that movie. What is the second movie? Yeah, chickens never wear shoes. السيدة حكت إنها حابة تحضر فيلم كوميدي فيه ضحك. Okay. And what is next? Goldilocks grows up. Yes, excellent. And the last one is City Under the Sea. Okay, here we have 4 movies. Okay. Then we have exercise D, which is about discussion. Which movies sound good to you? And this is the question is for you. Which movies sound good? شايفين كلمة sound good بمعنى أي من هذه الأفلام يبدو جيدا لك للمشاهدة. Listen again if necessary, explain your choices. So we will leave the discussion as we used to to the live classes. دايما حنسيب التمارين الخاصة في المناقشة للمحاضرات المباشرة. Now, okay, in the same page in your book, in the bottom, we have grammar. And here, because we are talking about movie and movie genres, so today we will learn about ways to express wants and preferences. طالما أنا بحكي عن الأشياء اللي بفضلها عنوان الوحدة preferences بمعنى تفضيلات. إحنا في القواعد اليوم رح نتعلم ways يعني طرق. ways to express wants and preferences عبارة عن طرق مختلفة أعبر فيها عن رغباتي. wants لما تقول I want يعني أنا أريد أو أرغب. and preferences يعني تفضيلات أو الأشياء المفضلة لدي. So if we want to talk about wants and preferences, what should we use? What should we say? إيش لازم أستخدم؟ شو لازم أحكي؟ Sometimes we use would like and would rather. Okay, would like and then we have would rather. Would like بمعنى أفضل أو أرغب. حلو أقول I like football, I like tennis, I like. لكن الأفضل منها أن أنا أستخدم I would like أكتر تكون أداء للمعنى بشكل مرتب. Okay, we use would like plus an infinitive to plus the base form of the verb to politely express or ask about wants. أنا بقرأ القاعدة مباشرة. use would like. طبعا كيف أنا بعمل الصياغة؟ بستخدم would like plus an infinitive. infinitive يعني الصورة المصدرية للفعل. لكن أنا عندي أنواع مختلفة المصادر باللغة الإنجليزية. هاي المصدر كيف راح أصيغه؟ to plus the verb. but not any verb, the base form of the verb. مش أي فعل، لازم الشكل الأصلي من الفعل أو المصدر من الفعل. بقول to go, to see, to play. ما بقولش to going، بقولش to played. لا، بخلي الفعل in the base form بمعنى الشكل الأصلي المصدري للفعل. Why do we use would like؟ ليش بستخدمها؟ to politely express our ask or ask about wants. politely express يعني أنا أعبر عن الأشياء بطريقة مهذبة or ask about wants أو أسأل شخص عن رغباته. I have here some examples by the way. هنا عندي بعض الأمثلة. I'd like، على فكرة هنا اختصار ممكن أقول I would، ممكن أقول I'd like to go to the movies. I'd like to go to the movies. Can you see here with the blue color? Here we have I'd اختصار لا I would, then we have like, and then we have to plus go. Go here is the base form of the verb اللي هو الشكل المصدري من الفعل. طب بينفع يا مس أسماء نقول I would like go? No, it's not applicable. So I need to say I'd like to go, I would like to see, I would like to read, okay, the movies. The second one, here we have a question. Would she like to see the dancer? Would she like? This is how can I make a question. لاحظوا أنا هنا حولتها لسؤال. I put would at the beginning of the question. وضعتها في بداية السؤال فبقول would she like to see the dancer? Would she like to see؟ لاحظوا القاعدة ما تغيرت بس مجرد أخذت الفعل would I put it in the front position حطيته في المقدمة. And I didn't forget the question mark at the end of course ما نسيت علامة الاستفهام. What would you friends like to do? Again, what would your friends like to do? شو بيرغبوا أصدقائك بالقيام به أو بعمل? Okay, so again this is a question. It can be yes or no question and it can be information question. Can you notice the answers here? لاحظوا الإجابات. I'd like to see a comedy. She would like to see a comedy. We would like, okay, to see a comedy. They would like to see a comedy. What do you notice? That all the pronouns can use would. كل الضمائر بقدر أستخدم معها وبقول I would like, she would like, he would like, okay, they would like. بغض النظر عن الضمير أنا بس بحافظ على القاعدة إن أنا أستخدم would like to plus the base form of the verb. Now what is the second part? I can use would rather. would rather بتشبه would like. would rather بتكون بمعنى أفضل أكثر أو أفضل. Okay, use would rather plus base, okay, form to express or ask about a preference between two or more activities. شو الفرق ما بين I would like؟ أنا بحكي هنا عن شيء أنا بفضله بشكل عام، لكن لما بستخدم would rather معناته أنا بفضل شيء على مجموعة من الأشياء، كأني أنا بعمل مقارنة between two or more activities، ما بين اثنين أو أكثر من النشاطات. But be careful here, the form is different. هنا الشكل بيختلف. use would rather بستخدمها plus the base form only without to. يعني أنا بستخدم الفعل مباشرة من دون استخدام to، مش نفس الشيء اللي عملناه هنا في would like. فلاحظوا معايا would your children rather see an animated film or an action film؟ هل أبنائك بفضلوا إنهم يشوفوا فيلم كرتون أو رسوم متحركة أو أكشن فيلم إثارة أو حركة؟ لاحظوا هنا فيها تفضيل ما بين شيئين، لكن لاحظوا كمان الصيغة قلنا would rather see، بنقولش to see. I would rather eat، I would rather go، I would rather. Okay, what would you rather do؟ Okay, go to the movie or a play. متذكرين كلمة play بمعنى مسرحية، بمعنى ماذا تفضل القيام بها للذهاب إلى السينما أو الذهاب إلى فيلم أو السينما أو الذهاب إلى مسرحية عفوا. play بمعنى مسرحية. She would rather see a less violent film than Gangs of New York. تذكرين المحادثة الأولى اللي أخذناها بالدرس الأول. She would rather see a less violent. هي تفضل أن تذهب إلى فيلم أقل عنفا. less violent يعني أقل عنفا. from okay Gangs of New York. فيلم Gangs of New York هو فيلم كتير فيه violence، عنف كبير. لاحظ الأمثلة هنا. I would rather see drama. He would rather see drama. They would rather see drama and they would rather see drama. ملاحظين هنا القاعدتين باللون الأبيض هنا وهنا. ملاحظين إنه هنا استخدمت I would like to see. على فكرة هو استخدم نفس الفعلين لكن صاغهم بطريقة مختلفة. هنا قلنا to see، هنا قلنا see. Okay, what if I want to make a negative statement؟ طب يا مس أسماء لو أنا حابة أعمل جملة منفية. use would rather not plus base of the form, okay, the base form of the verb to express a negative, okay, or a negation or a negative preference. لو بدي أعبر عن نفي بقول we would rather not watch. we would rather not go. يعني بعد كلمة rather أنا حضطر أضيف not قبل الفعل الرئيسي. فبتصير بهذا الشكل we would rather not watch TV tonight. نحن نفضل ألا نشاهد التلفاز الليلة. Okay, how about the answers؟ طب لو حد الآن سألني would you like or would you rather؟ كيف حيكون الجواب؟ الجواب كتير سهل. Yes or no questions. Here we have questions and we have answers. Would you like to see a documentary? Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. مش مضطرين إن إحنا نكمل الإجابة. بقول نعم أرغب أو لا أرغب. Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. Would they rather stay home؟ لاحظوا هنا مرة استخدم would like to مع الفعل، لكن هنا استخدمنا would they rather stay، استخدم الانفينيتيف أو البيس form of the verb عفوا. Would they rather stay home؟ Yes, they would. No, they wouldn't. نفس الطريقة بالإجابة، الإجابتين هنا بتشترك. وممكن أحكيها بطريقة تانية or no, they would rather not. هم يفضلوا لا أو يفضلوا ألا يقوموا بهذا الشيء. لاحظوا هنا في جزئية هنا أعلى الصفحة on your okay right hand. okay we have be careful معناته بيعطيني ملحوظة إني أنا لازم أكون منتبهة جدا أو انتبهي. would you rather see Titanic؟ yes I would. not yes I would rather. يعني الآن السؤال لما حد يسألني would you rather go or would you rather see، مش مضطرة أكمل الإجابة، لا بقول yes I would no I wouldn't. you don't have to complete the answer. مش مضطرة أكتب I would rather. ولاحظ هنا شاطبها باللون الأحمر معناته إنه not correct. would they like to go out tonight؟ yes they would. not yes they would like. ما تكمل الجواب، لازم يكون yes they would no they wouldn't. would your parents like to go to the early show؟ yes they would. not yes they would. they don't. here we don't make a contraction، هنا ما بنعمل اختصار بهذه الجزئية. be careful girls, be careful. it's easy but it needs practice. هي سهلة لكن محتاجة منا لتدريب. therefore I made a summary here. أنا هنا عملت ملخص للقاعدة. so to plus the base form of the verb or rather plus the base form of the verb. لاحظ الفرق ما بين الاستخدامات. so let's just make a reminder for you. بس نعمل عملية تذكير. I would like to go to the movie, see a film, whatever. go shopping. لاحظ أنا بستخدم would like to plus the base form of the verb. بعد to لازم أحط الشكل المصدري من الفعل. طب لو عايزين نعملها سؤال بقول would you like to eat؟ would you like to see؟ would you like to watch؟ and if I want to answer yes I would no I wouldn't، وقلنا ما بنكمل الإجابة، بنقولش yes I would like. بنقول yes I would. حلو، هذه الجزئية بتختصر لنا القاعدة. I can use also I would rather not. إيش الفرق بين جملتين الإثبات والنفي؟ إذا قلت أنا أحب الشيء أو لا أفضل الشيء I would rather see. ولاحظوا هنا بعد rather أنا عملتها فراغ. it means you need to put the base form of the verb. وهنا موجود القاعدة التكملة rather plus the base form of the verb بمعنى الشكل المصدري من الفعل. to ask a question would you rather see would you rather go. بمجرد إن أنا بستخدم would في البداية لإني أحولها لسؤال. and the answer again the same. الإجابة حتتشابه yes I would no I wouldn't. again don't put rather in the answer. ما تكتب كلمة rather بالإجابة. let's practice an exercise and it's in your student book page 19 grammar practice. complete the conversation about wants and preferences. نفس الجزئية اللي طبقناها بالقاعدة حنطبقها الآن من خلال تمرين مباشر. here we have 5 different conversations. عندي 5 محادثات. I need to choose the correct answer. number 1 I'd like to see Star Wars X again. Star Wars 5 I think. would you it's at the Cinemax. this is a type of cinema they have. what will be the answer I like or I would like؟ احنا اتفقنا more polite أكون تهذبا أكتر بقول I'd like to see. ملاحظين بعد الفراغ أو عفوا بعد الاختيار عندي to see. actually what will be the answer I would rather or I'd rather not. let's stay home. let's stay home it means this person is declining the invitation. معناته إن الشخص هذا بيرفض الدعوة. So what should we do? Okay, what will be the answer? So I'm going to pick up the second one. I would rather not. Let's stay home. أنا أفضل إن إحنا ما نروح، خلينا نبقى في البيت. The second sentence, okay, the second, okay, dialogue, I'm sorry. Would you like to stream something on TV? Stream something on TV بمعنى إنك تشاهدي شيء على التلفزيون. Yes. And what will be the question? What will be the answer? Of course, would you like to stream something on TV? The answer will be yes. Yes, I would. Excellent, excellent. Number 3, what would you rather see or to see? A science fiction film or a comedy. لاحظين استخدام rather، واحنا اتفقنا rather بعدها ما بستخدم to مع الفعل، لا بستخدم الفعل مباشرة، يبقى الخيار الأول حيكون هو الصحيح C. me هي بتقولها أنا. Okay, what will be the answer? I'd rather or I rather see a science fiction movie. بنقول I'd rather see a science fiction movie. أنا أفضل إن أنا أشاهد فيلم من الخيال العلمي. Number 4, that's musical and a horror movie on TV. Okay, I'm sorry. There's a musical and horror movie on TV. Would or does your husband rather see the horror movies? هل زوجك بيحب يفضل أو يشاهد الأفلام الخاصة بالرعب؟ لاحظي I'm making a question. So would ما بينفع أستخدم هنا does. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. He would rather. Yes, he would. What will be the answer? Yes, of course. Yes, he would. احنا اتفقنا ما رح نكتب rather بالجواب. The last one, my sister would like to or would like go to the movies on Friday. My sister would like to go. ليش احنا استخدمنا would like؟ لأنه ما بينفع would like go، لازم نقول would like to go. Okay, excellent. Great. I would, okay, to, okay. My sister would like to go to the movies on Friday. Great. I would to وأنا أرغب بذلك. على فكرة هنا ممكن نستخدم I would like to وأنا أرغب بالذهاب أيضا. Okay, it depends on the answers. Let's move to another exercise. And this is exercise. You have similar exercise, okay, like this, but in your student book page, okay, 19. انتوا عندكم تمرين مشابه لهذه المحادثة في كتاب الطالب. Let's listen to a conversation model. Read and listen to people discuss their movie preferences. بعض الأشخاص بيتناقشوا عن الأفلام اللي هم بيقوموا بتفضيلها. Okay, let's listen carefully and try to focus upon the language which is being used.
Page 19. Conversation Model. Exercise A. Read and listen to people discuss their movie preferences.
What would you rather see? A classic or a new release?
It doesn't matter to me. You choose.
Well, what would you say to a documentary?
To tell you the truth, I'm not that big on documentaries.
What about a comedy?
That works for me.
Okay, read and listen to people discuss their movie preferences. وإحنا قلنا preferences معناته أشياء بفضلوها. What would you rather see? متذكرين استخدمنا would rather. ماذا تفضل أن تشاهد؟ A classic or a new release. هل تحب تفضل إنك تشوف أفلام كلاسيكية أو أفلام ظهرت حديثا في السينما؟ New release معناته إنه أفلام جديدة. Okay, it doesn't matter for me. مش مهم بالنسبة لي. You choose. أنت عليك الاختيار. Well, what would you say to a documentary? شو رأيك نتفرج على فيلم وثائقي؟ To tell you the truth. لاحظ العبارة هنا. To tell you the truth بمعنى لأخبرك الحقيقة. I'm not that big, okay, on documentaries. Not that big بمعنى أنا لست مفضل أو مشجع كبير للأفلام الوثائقية. What about comedy؟ راح أغير له السؤال. What about? That works for me. That works for me معناته هذا ملائم لإلي أكثر أو مناسب لإلي. So when we describe preferences, I have different ways. طبعا لما يكون عندي تعبير عن الأشياء اللي بفضلها عندي أكثر من طريقة. ممكن أقول I love. These are great if I'm talking about movies. I can say they are my favorite. My favorite معناته الأشياء اللي بفضلها، أو زي ما الشخص حكى في المحاذاة that works for me بمعنى هذا مناسب لإلي. So if I am not okay, for example, I can take them or leave them are okay. This is where I'm not sure about my opinion. But if I don't want to, I can say I'm not that big on. لكن أنا لو ما كنت برغب نهائيا ممكن أقول I'm not that big on movies, okay, or on comedies, okay. I don't like لا أحب، أو I can't stand. كلمة can't stand باللغة الإنجليزية بمعنى لا أتحمل. Now, what's in your student book is this exercise actually, and read and listen to people discussing their movie preferences. فكرة نفس التمرين لكن حيتغير بالمسميات. I will read the conversation and you need to listen. What would you rather do? Stay home and stream a movie or go to the theater? I would rather go out. Is that okay? Sure. Would you rather see Horror City or Love in Paris? Are you kidding? I can't stand horror movies. And to tell you the truth, I'm not that big on love stories. Well, how about a documentary? The Great Wall of China is playing too. I have heard it's great. That works for me. Or that works for me. لاحظوا المحادثة متشابهة مع المحادثة السابقة اللي احنا سمعناها. What would you rather do? بماذا تفضلين؟ ولاحظوا هنا rather do استخدمنا بعد rather الفعل الأصلي. Stay home and stream a movie. نجلس في البيت ونتفرج على فيلم. Or go to a theater أو نذهب إلى المسرح. هي بتحكي I would rather go out. Is that okay? أنا أفضل الخروج. هل هذا مناسب لإلك؟ Okay, sure. Would you rather see Horror City or Love in Paris? تم التخيير ما بين فيلمين. Horror City بمعنى المدينة المرعبة، ملاحظين إنه الاسم مبين الجانر إنه هو فيلم رعب. Or Love in Paris. Love in Paris, this is romance بمعنى الحب في باريس. Are you kidding? تمزح. Can't stand horror movies. I can't stand بمعنى لا أطيق لا أتحمل. متذكرين قبل شوية بسلايد السابق إحنا حكينا إنه can't stand بمعنى لا أرغب أو لا أحب. And to tell you the truth ولأخبرك بالحقيقة I'm not أكون صريح معك I'm not that big on love stories وأنا لا أحب الأفلام الخاصة بالحب والرومانسية. Okay? Well, how about a documentary? How about ما رأيك؟ شوفي كيف طريقة الاستخدام في المحادثة. The Great Wall of China is playing. The Great Wall of China بمعنى سور الصين العظيم. Okay, is playing يعني حيتم عرضه. I have heard it's great. وأنا سمعت إنه هو okay عظيم. I have heard يعني سمعت يعني I'm not okay. I don't have information about it directly. People told me about it. I have heard. Okay, سمعته. That works for me. اتفقنا إنه that works for me بمعنى إنه هذا ملائم لإلي أكتر. It means that she agrees with that okay option بمعنى إنه هي متفقة مع ذلك الخيار. So we have ways to agree on a plan. لاحظين هنا أنا عندي طرق للموافقة على خطة معينة. So I can say that works for me. That works for me بمعنى هذا مناسب أو ملائم لي. It's a deal. ممكن أستخدم عبارة تانية بمعنى اتفقنا أو هذا اتفاق. And I can say great idea. Great idea بمعنى فكرة مناسبة لي. It's easy and we can practice this different times. It will be very interesting. Now, we have reached to the end of the lesson. Again, lesson 2 is very easy, short and simple. ملاحظين إنه الدرس الثاني كان قصير وسهل. I want you to practice this dialogue at home. This dialogue is on page 19 in your student book. Remember how can we express the different movie genres, how can we express our preferences and our wants. ما تنسوا احنا كيف عبرنا عن الأشياء اللي احنا بنفضلها باللغة الإنجليزية ونعبر عنها باستخدام بعض المرادفات زي كلمة I would like or I would rather. And if you can see this box, لو أنتم ملاحظين هذا التيبل أو الجدول, here we have recycle this language. I don't like, I hate, love. I don't like بمعنى لا أحب. Okay, hate بمعنى يكره. love ممكن أستخدم هاي العبارات في الكلام. Have you ever seen, هل عمرك شاهدتي أو قمتي بالمشاهدة؟ هذا استخدام ال present perfect. I missed it أخذناها بالدرس الأول بمعنى فوتت لم أشاهده. frankly to speak the truth يعني الحقيقة أو بالحقيقة. frankly يعني بتيجي بمعنى بصراحة. I'm not that big on واللي أخذناها في درس اليوم بمعنى أنا لست معجب أو لا أفضل. I have heard سمعت. They say it's هم بيقولوا إنه الفيلم هذا كويس. fascinating, thrilling, frightening, disgusting. متذكرين الادجectives اللي احنا أخذناها سابقا بالunit 1. we can employ them here. ممكن كمان نطبقهم هنا. نقول the film was fascinating. الفيلم كان جدا ممتع. thrilling مثير. ممكن نقول frightening مخيف. and disgusting كان مقرف جدا. and again they all end with ing. be careful. ملاحظين كلها انتهت بال ing because I am describing the experience of watching the film and maybe I'm describing the film itself. أنا بكون بوصف الفيلم نفسه وهو بشيء غير عاقل. فعشان هيك إحنا بنقول fascinating, thrilling, frightening. Okay, we have reached the end of lesson 2. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Okay, try to study the new vocabulary, study the new grammar. Inshallah, we'll meet you soon, okay, in lesson 3. Till that time, stay safe. Bye now.